I recently completed an article, and I don't know when it's going to be published, so I thought I'd give you a preview as to what we found when I looked at AVA's new patient welcome sequence. That new patient welcome sequence is really meant to engage people prior to their first appointment. That's its entire purpose, as opposed to just appointment reminders, which simply remind them of an appointment that they made. So what I did is I looked at over 100 practices using AVA, didn't take any of them out, looked at every single one of them. And in March of 2021, what we found were there were 2,600 people who scheduled appointments, and almost 2,100 of those people actually completed their new patient appointments. That's important because that means 528 people did not complete their appointments. That's a 58% no-show rate of those 528. 50% of those were no-shows, 42% of those cancellations. And of those 2,600 who did receive or scheduled their appointments, 23% received the new patient welcome sequence, and 77% just received appointment reminders as traditional. Again, that's important. So was there a difference between just appointment reminders and the new patient welcome sequence? Yes, and far greater than we could have imagined. Again, remember, only 23% received that welcome sequence, but what we found were 84% of those people completed their appointments, as opposed to 77% who just received the appointment reminders. Further information that we found was that those who received the welcome sequence were far more likely to call and cancel if they weren't going to come to their appointment than simply no-show. So you see a 40% no-show rate on those who received the welcome sequence versus a 57% no-show rate on those who just were reminded of their appointments. And with cancellations, 60% cancellations versus 43% cancellations of those who received just appointment reminders. So does the new patient welcome sequence make a difference? Well, yeah, the data is pretty clear. It makes a difference, and a significant difference, as to what's really important. We know that cancellations are far easier to get back on the schedule than no-shows, not to mention there are fewer people who don't show up for that first appointment. I hope that you're using AVA. If not, you can get it right away. Click the buttons below. Thank you so much. Take care.